All right, people, let's talk accountability. EmRôs signing in. I'm here in Georgia, so I'm going to be coming from the Georgia codes. We talk about, many of us have made attempts to try to obtain the bonds of the judges and different officials that have, performed torts against us. Railroading us in the courts, using intimidation to get us to comply with certain orders that they want to get established. We already know that they have financial interest in these court cases. They securitize every court case. That's why they have these CUSIL numbers attached to all these court cases. Okay, and that's always going to prove that they have this financial interest in these cases, which is one of the main reasons they railroad us the way they do. And but they're also required to be bonded. A lot of times we want to try to get their individual bonds, and they don't have to have individual bonds. As you're going to see right here in this code, blanket bonds are what they get in many cases. And I'm going to read right here where how you can actually obtain information concerning the blanket bond information. Now, here we go. I'm coming from Georgia Code subsection 45-4-11, starting with A. At the beginning, notwithstanding any other provision of law to the contrary, the several counties, municipalities, and other political subdivisions of this state, including independent school districts, are authorized to purchase blanket bonds in lieu of individual bonds. Blanket bonds may cover any two or more officers, officials, agents, and any other employees of such political subdivisions where they are required by law to be bonded. B. A blanket bond shall be in the amount sufficient to cover all or certain specific individual bonds otherwise required by law to be purchased by the county, municipality, or other political subdivision. The blanket bond shall specify the dates of coverage, the positions or persons covered by the bond, and the persons or entities to whom or which the bond is payable. The blanket bond shall be signed by the judge of the probate court of the county wherein the county, municipality, or school district purchasing the blanket bond is located. The bond shall be filed and recorded in the office of the probate court. Such signing, filing, and recording shall be in lieu of any other endorsement, signing, filing, approval, or recording otherwise required by law for individual bonds. Where a municipality or school district is located in more than one county, the bond shall be signed, filed, and recorded by the probate judge of the county within the municipality or school district is predominantly located based upon population. A blanket bond. Okay, what did I get? I already read that part. In addition to any other guarantee or surety companies authorized by this chapter, a blanket bond may be offered by an interlocal risk management agency created pursuant to Chapter 85 of Title 36 or Article 29 of Chapter 2 of Title 20, and may be in the form of a copy of an original annual coverage agreement providing a blanket bond. As you can see right there, they have blanket bonds. Most of them have blanket bonds instead of individual bonds. Okay, so you can actually get that. As you can see, it's the probate judge where you're going to get that information from. You can find out who the probate judge is in your county. Well, the county or where the judge is, where he's actually practicing, presiding over a court case. You can find that information out through their judge. Okay. I'm sure you can write them or do a Freedom of Information. You have Freedom of Information Act. That's where you're authorized to actually get that information. They have to give it to you. Let's go look at that. Hold on a second. Here we go. The Freedom of Information Act. The Freedom of Information Act, also known as the FOIA, generally provides that any person has the right to request access to federal agency records or information, except to the extent the records are protected from disclosure by any of the 9 exemptions contained in the law, or by one of 3 special law enforcement record exclusions. Here are the exemptions right here. The 9 exemptions categories that authorize government agencies to withhold information are classified information for national defense or foreign policies, internal personnel rules and practices, information that is exempt under other laws, federal secrets and confidential business information, interagency and intra-agency memoranda or letters that are protected by legal privileges, personnel and medical records, law enforcement records or information concerning bank supervision, geological and geophysical information. Okay, this is I might as well go and read that. Exclusions. Congress provides special protection in the FOIA of 3 narrow categories of law enforcement and national security records. The provisions protecting other records are known as exclusions. The first exclusion protection protects the existence of any ongoing criminal law enforcement investigation when the subject of the investigation is unaware that it is pending, and disclosure could reasonably be expected to interfere with enforcement proceedings. The second exclusion is limited to criminal law enforcement agencies and protects the existence of informant records. That's people who y'all already know what that is. when the informant status has not been officially confirmed. The third exclusion is limited to the FBI and protects the existence of foreign intelligence or counterintelligence or international terrorism records when the existence of such records is classified. Records falling within exclusions are not subject to requirements of the FOIA. Okay, so anything other than that, you can actually get those. You'll be able to get those the bond information. So look in your state. Maybe type in official bond information or official bonds, and type in your state in your Google search. You should be able to find it. You got to look in your state, do some research. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. This stuff is not hard to find. Y'all got to start looking up stuff. Stop asking people on the internet how to find stuff and start doing some searching. Google is too easy to damn use. So look on there and then find the blanket bonds in your county or the county wherever your court case is at. If you need to be if you have you have good reason to go ahead and go after someone and try to make a claim against somebody's bond, to hold them accountable. Don't nobody want to be nobody make no claim on their bond. And, them officials they gonna get some act right when somebody making a claim against them. So I just thought I'd make this video so that y'all can give you a little leverage, be able to hold these people accountable when you're getting railroaded. That kind of put a stop to some of this. I'm about to apply some of this my damn self. All right, y'all, I'm getting up out of here. If you haven't subscribed already, don't be sure to hit that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I drop something new. And don't forget to like and share. All right, y'all, catch y'all in the next video. EmRôs signing out.